Yo, what's goody? What's goody? Brooklyn, what up? YouTube, what up? Sports world, what up? Doing a sports joint today. We're trying to trigger that algorithm. We're trying to implement some of the stuff we got going on. We are Flatbush, circa 1990. Sunny Winters TV. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot going on. It's a big collaboration actually with a lot of different platforms, man. We're just trying to put it together. Big shout out to Giants TV. You know what I'm saying? If y'all haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button on your way in. You heard? We're here today. We talking about sports. Chopping it up. A little light recap. I got my man DV with me. A Nostrand Ave, Flatbush vet, walking Flatbush Almanac too, but just a sports almanac in general. So I figure I gotta grab him on here too. What's going on? Waiting for some people to tap in. Waiting for Devon to tap in. I'm here. Waiting for that Bills game. Waiting for the Giants to put something on the board. I see they haven't put something on the board already. Don't be scared to jump in the comments and let me know what your picks you got going on and all that. Some people like DV. DV is a Raiders fan. He said he didn't want to talk about the Raiders, but he ain't got a choice really because the Raiders is on deck today. Let me see. I don't know here. I'm just waiting for some people to tap in. Yeah. I like to wait that 2-minute mark too. I always hear that the 2-minute mark matters because you start cursing and all that. Not that I plan on, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of profanities here. I could do this how they do it on ESPN, right? That's what I say now. Until DV piss me off. You know what I mean? He pissed me off. He's one of them type of dudes like to call stats out and let you know that your favorite guy missed the shot 15 years ago and all of that. I don't know where you're tapping in from, if it's Sunny Winters TV. I don't know if it's We Are Flatbush, but hit that like button. It's most appreciated. It costs you nothing, but it means everything to us. Sunny Winters TV. Hit that subscribe. Mash that like button on the way in. I'm just waiting for my PNC here. There you go. DV, what up?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Go with you.
Ain't nothing, man. We live here, man. I was waiting on you. I was just talking about you. I said this dude gonna piss me off some way along the way on this journey, just because I know you good for calling out a stat, letting somebody know how their favorite guy, somebody missed a shot in a clutch situation. So I'm prepared. I got water, got juice, I got the ashtray. Everything is close by. What's good with you though, bro?
I'm lost today.
You lost who?
Raiders lost.
Yeah. You said you wasn't happy with the Raiders. What do the Raiders need right now?
A better coach.
That's it. It always goes on the coach when the team loses. You notice that, right? Then it's the quarterback when they win.
Nah. Oh, don't get me wrong. Oh, no. And it ain't working.
Well, I was going to save some football. I wanted to get into football second because we're going to be talking about Dion and them. But since we already on it, what about the Giants? Giants is starting out kind of strong, huh? They looking good. Is this going to fizzle out? You was talking earlier about the midway stretch, and that's when you really start to look at these guys and how they might hold up down the line. So how the Giants looking from you right now for down the line?
I remember, played probably somebody once already.
But hold up, your mic, like you move your phone moving. Your mic was going in and out for a second.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How's that?
Now you good. Like in the sentences, it was just chopping up a little bit.
Nah, like you already played your division once, so now you get to play them again. Get to play them you might have played them on the road the first time. You get to play them at home. You ain't win on the road. You got a better chance winning at home.
So what you think the Giants so far, the early schedule was what? It was powder puffy. It's not enough to say whether they're gonna hold a test, you know, or what. Let me see.
Giants, like they defense is flying around, and they really like they bringing it. So their defense is helping them out a lot. It ain't like last year where they struggled with defense would keep them in the game. The offense wouldn't do nothing.
You feel like this modern football these days, you think defense still wins the game like they always used to say?
Stop.
You gotta what?
Stop. You gotta. If the game is on the line.
Yeah, you got. I feel like a week ago, did somebody lose on the goal line or drop the ball? Yeah, that's fine. Or on the goal line just recently, right? Someone was fumbled on the goal line. Not fumbled, but an opportunity.
Yeah, they might have had. I think they had a false penalty.
Mental mistakes, mental mistakes on the goal line. It's a thing. I ain't gonna touch on.
Can't do the stuff you. It's more a little spread out.
What you mean? Oh, the offense is spread out.
Oh yeah, the offense is. You can't do the stuff you used to do on defense anymore. You can't really.
You talking about as far as hitting wise?
Oh, hitting, jamming them really like jam them in the dirt before they even get off the line. It's over.
It's definitely the no fun league. It's for sure. But I mean that doesn't take away from good defense. Good defense is not necessarily the big stuff. Good defense is good angles of pursuit. Good defense is using the right hand for the tackle. Keep your eye on the waistline. You agree? You can hear me?
Yeah, but remember they got taught now. They got taught now where you don't really tackle head first no more. You
talking about all the dirty stuff, D? Come on, how many concussions, man? Look at Lawrence Phillips.
I'm not talking about the dirty stuff. I'm talking about there is like people used to like. You really got to let them play. Really like chop blocking. You really can't chop block no more. You get caught chop blocking, that's a penalty, a big penalty.
Yeah. Dudes is getting hurt, man. How many dudes just gotta commit suicide? I feel like we could do a whole episode on that alone. With just injuries that happen and stuff like that, and why these rules are in effect. And some of these rules I think are kind of necessary, bro. Word up. So what's up? How you feeling about basketball? I know it's early. I know it's just starting up. But we week 2 right now. I was looking at some highlights. How you feeling about this early season? What that mean?
You got the team. You got the guys that's supposed to be something, being what they supposed to be. You got the guys that supposed to really be something, ain't being shit.
Well, who these guys? Who these guys? I know Luka's on fire.
Oh nah.
The superstar is a superstar at this point right now.
Then you got the bench players. Then you got the guys that just want to make that money.
Like Westbrook. It sounds like you're talking about Westbrook. Let's put him on the table.
He's a totally different.
What's his story? Because he's a guy that went for the money and he's not really helping or producing the way he should be, I think, as far as on the floor. He's the floor general. He got the dogs on the court with him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing their thing, and he's not doing it.
Moved over to the shooting guard.
Hold on, you was going in and out. Yeah, where you at?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sometimes a point guard is not a point guard no more.
Wait, what you mean? Explain that.
Okay, like you could have ran the point for a while, and you was adequate at it. You really got to remember, he really point guard. In college, he was a small forward. He got drafted on athleticism. Right now, so the game is different now.
Who you talking about? Westbrook?
Yeah. So he got him maybe it's time to move over. Flip was a point guard.
What do the Lakers need at the point? Do they need a pure point, or do they need one of these move over guys? Because
you need a pure point.
You need a Kyrie. You need a Chris Paul. You need a shaking your head. What do you mean? What do you mean? Those not pure point guards?
Nah.
Here we go. Kyrie and Chris Paul is not a pure point guard, D. That's all.
Is a shoot first, pass third.
Pass third?
He puts the show on. It's different. You need one that's I don't need 25 points right now.
A point guard to me, a pure point guard, is somebody that controls the tempo of the floor. Whether you shoot first, Steph was kind of a shoot. Marbury was a shoot first. Even the GOAT out there in Golden State, Curry, he's a shoot first kind of point guard too. But he keeps the control of the game. No matter who's shooting the ball first, second, or third, it's the pace, the control of the game. Westbrook is just all over the place.
Point forward.
Say it again.
Draymond playing forward. He's coming up with the ball. Sometimes Steph is free to roam and do what he want to do.
That's because he want to jack up shots.
Hey, look. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice. Look, you play the game to do what?
To win.
Okay. When you was a kid, right? Everybody, all right, so when you was playing high school ball, your dream was to win a championship.
Shit, yeah.
Okay, think about it. Everybody had them moments any sport you played. Either you hit the big shot in the NBA finals. You hit the home run in the World Series. You was in March Madness, you hit the winning shot. Everything you have.
Yo, pardon me, man. The dog be wilding. I hear you. I had to just
it's like it's just what it's going for, like dreams. And you got the guys that they don't have that dream no more.
Yeah, now once they get that paper, once they touch some paper, they be all over.
Now look, that's a different ball game because some guys worth that paper. You don't get your paper.
Nah, a lot of dudes ain't worth that paper, and then that starts to turn into something else. Like what's the kid a couple of years ago?
You can't.
Nah, hold on. If you went out, it look like you said I can't knock nobody for what?
You can't knock nobody for hustling the owner or hustling the GM.
Yeah, you can, but that's when you bring in the stuff you talking about now. Lackluster. What's the kid that played for Memphis a couple of years ago? He had got like $90 million. I think he's out west somewhere now. Damn, it's gonna come to me in a minute. I was like, why is he getting all this bread? And now look, he got traded twice since then. He never worth the bread. Now he got some type of Matumbo contract. Wherever he go, the money just probably gonna just keep getting compounded.
Look.
But as a fan, we pay for those. We pay for that though, bro. We pay for tickets. We pay for seats, popcorn.
You got to look at it as he got rewarded. First year, you really don't get no big money unless you're really the first 1 to 15. 1 to 15 get the money. Everybody else getting chump change. So it is what it is. You hustle them, you get the money from them, you do what you got to do. If you look, you get a big signing bonus. It happened. Now,
yo, a hot dog at Yankee Stadium was like $10, bro.
Feel you on that. I feel you on that.
That's coming from like the Jeter era, bro. That's ridiculous, man. Like,
it's still the same thing. Man. Gotta think.
Yo, Tiz, hit that link, Tiz.
So look, let me ask you a question. If you was an owner, right? What would you rather? Put fans in the seat or fight for the every year?
I'm fighting for the championship every year because the chip is gonna bring the fans to the seat.
All right then. So, but you got to look at it. So now think about it. You're gonna pay one superstar, or are you gonna pay 3 or 4 adequate players to get you them rings?
Yo, hold up. Yo, Tiz, what up, man?
Yo, what up, y'all?
Ain't nothing, man.
Peace to the God. Yo, D, what up, son?
What's good with you?
Ain't shit. My ex-diamond brother.
Yo, I see you working. You going hard.
Yeah, you know, I'm staying active. I'm staying active and shit.
Yo, what's the YouTube, Tiz?
Gab Life Tiz.
Gab Life Tiz, man. Hit that YouTube, y'all.
GABB.
Got some daily workouts, some simple stuff, some acrobatic stuff, some stuff to keep the body and the tempo right. Yo, Tiz, how you feeling about this opening first 2 weeks of the basketball season so far? Nothing special? Like, what's going on?
Regular going on. I'm catching a couple games and shit. I ain't catching too much.
How you feeling about football? We made way with that. Is it enough to talk about the Giants yet? Because D said it ain't enough yet.
So we doing our things. I'm watching the Giants right now, man. We 6-1, man. Chills, man.
That's what I'm saying. What's on the board right now? What's the score?
Well, we down. No, matter of fact, we just tied it up. He just scored. So it's about to be 7-7. We just covered the fumble.
I think this is enough. I think this is enough midway action to say that.
Looking all right. I know we're looking better than a lot of people thought we was gonna be looking.
Yeah, the Giants was looking better than I thought we'd have been looking, but I don't think only Dallas fans come in with all that. You know what I'm saying? Every year is the year. Dallas fans and Knicks fans are always like those ones that's always like every year is their year. This is the year we smacking everybody. You know what I mean?
Dallas is whack. They lucky they pulled that. They lucky we gave them down to win.
Oh man. Yeah, I know
they just smacked the Browns though today though. They smacked the Browns like 50. They put like 50 on them or something.
The Browns might as well start selling up all their defensive players. Got rid of all the offense except for just the running back.
Yo, Tiz, you rather go for a championship or you rather go for fans in the seat?
I'm gonna give me a chip. Give me a chip first. Then after that, you always get the fans after. You got many years to get the fans. You can get many opportunities to get a chip.
Yeah, the fans come. I guess that's how you build. That's how you build legacy.
Yeah, you got to get that chip though, because LeBron is nice, but son, LeBron got that shit over his head. So nigga went to the chip mad time, son, and came up empty-handed, son.
What you mean? What you mean? He got what over his head, like a black cloud kind of thing?
The asterisk, he's nice and the greatest he could, but he went to the chip so many times. Son is like 3 and 8.
Like ratio, versus.
Yeah, you 3 and 8. And you bragging about going to the chip, but you was dominating the league. I mean, a coach that wasn't really shit. You was the best team.
He 3-8. That sound crazy. Like,
3-8, son. Come on, bro.
4-9, I think.
Huh?
That's the same. That's
All right,
like
4-9. My bad. Whatever. Same shit.
Listen, I argue with LeBron fans all the time, and I tell him he put up great stats. I give him that.
Yeah.
4-9 is hard to give you to be the GOAT, man.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible when you say that. But when you see, I'm looking at the highlights from his first week right here. He catching awkward passes, banging it on dudes backwards still. You know, he pulling from the Lakers hash right here. He pulling from the Lakers logo. Half court.
His jump shot definitely got better. But he don't got that dog in him, man.
Yo, T's talking about basketball. He says his jump shot better.
Yo, you said LeBron pulled from the logo?
Like Dan Marley.
And they 0-5.
Right now, they're 0-5. They're looking like that right now.
They 0-5 right now.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yo, what's your take on Westbrook right now?
Westbrook? I don't know. How he playing? What's his stats looking like?
Just in general, his stats are looking terrible. He's looking like Westbrook. Like, not terrible. Not terrible. Like he said, they 0-5. They 0-5. I said, they need a pure point guard like Kyrie or Chris Paul. DB says, nah, they don't. Those aren't pure point guards. Chris Paul is not
triple double, son. So he giving you 10 dimes.
Not a pure point guard, man.
He's giving you 10 dimes a game, though. Still.
Who? Westbrook?
Westbrook. Man was averaging a triple double, son. He giving you 10 dimes, points, rebounds.
Yo, Tiz. Chris Childs was averaging 25 points when he played for the New Jersey Nets before he went to the Knicks. It don't matter.
It don't matter. But he didn't say 25 points, though. He's saying 25 dimes. That means he's still going to do the 25 points. Westbrook will give you 25 points, but them dimes, that's another 20. That's another 20.
You got starting point guards on teams who ain't giving you that. So you're saying Westbrook is not still giving out more dimes than fucking 20 teams, 20 starting point guards that's in the league.
You know what hurt him? When Dame hit him in the face and told him bye-bye. That hurt him. That crushed his dreams.
What's the kid on? He was just on my highlight joint. I was just taking notes on. McCullough is his name. Does he play for Portland? Number 3. CJ.
Nah, he on the Pelicans.
Oh well, yeah, he was just cooking. I thought that was. I didn't see the front uniform. I didn't see Pelicans must have got new uniforms or something. I'm bugging, but he was cooking. He was cooking them. Yeah.
He got game. He definitely got game.
Yeah, there's a lot of cats I haven't really. I've been out the loop for a minute, a couple of seasons, and I've been catching back up a couple of seasons. So I definitely don't like to judge nobody by one season.
I ain't really watching ball. I like Poole, yo. I like Poole game, man. Poole. The backup, put Steph back up.
Yeah, but could he do that?
Yes.
With Steph and Clay and Draymond not there?
Yes.
But do what? You just named the whole squad not there. Because Steph do that with Draymond and Clay.
That's exactly. Poole's a good player. He has handle. He got a shot. He tall. He attacks. He can say he get behind Steph. I'm pretty sure fucking with Steph and him is bigger, is getting his shot much better though. Is getting his shot. His shot is crazy. But I'm pretty sure working with them dudes. But
how many years he got there?
He comes off the pitch, son. He got the super green light, son. The coach said, "Yo, he got a green light like a starter, son."
How many years he got in?
3, maybe.
Yeah, but 3, 4. He might be. He almost got like a Jamal Crawford kind of handle, a little bit. I'm not saying like Jamal Crawford, but just a little. He showed little signs of Jamal.
Jamal Crawford shit was crazy. Would you put Jamal Crawford on top 5 handles in the league
ever? Yeah.
It's a lot of handles. Who's your top 5? Off the top of my head, handles. I have to put shit. That's hard to say handles. Everybody got a handle. I'm sure Chauncey Billups, even though he ain't really display handle, I'm sure his handle is crazy, like on some practice time. But so you're talking about pure point guards, top 5 pure point guard generals, floor generals, who you would pick. If they was on the court on the sidelines, you had to pick some dudes for 5 teams. Who you pick? I think I got mine. I'm going with Magic. I'm going with Isaiah.
Going with Penny.
I'm not going to put Penny on my pure joint. I'm going with Marbury. Devon, you knew that was coming, so just knock it off early. You knew that was coming. Just knock it off early. Marbury is definitely on the court.
Before X went to the Knicks, son, he was one of the like 3 players to average like 20 and 8 for his career, like over 10 years type of shit. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, or something else.
Kenny Anderson ain't do that, D. I know what you're thinking. He always trying to come back with Kenny Anderson. Kenny Anderson, he can't. Yeah, he can't. And I watched
for his career.
You got to remember, Kenny came in.
I don't remember nothing. What?
Isaiah and them still was rocking, so it wasn't
matter.
Even dominating.
They wasn't on the same team. They wasn't on the same team.
Who?
I'm not gonna talk bad about Kenny. I love Kenny Anderson.
Who was on the same team?
No, you talking about? Well, you got to remember when Kenny Anderson came in, Isaiah Thomas. They got nothing to do with them. They talking about they were still cooking.
On the same team. Oh, right. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Okay, who cooking over there? You ain't cook. You gotta cook on this team. You cooking for this team right here.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna lie though. If Drazen wouldn't have died, Kenny, Derek Coleman, and Drazen, them 3 right there, woo-hoo, that was hell, boy.
And who? Drazen, Kenny, and who? Derek Coleman.
Yeah.
Coleman was rocking out.
Mm-hmm. That 3 right there was great.
But Steph had his Derek Coleman. He had KG. Then he left him.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be there.
I'm trying to see his rookie joints. 91, 92. Kenny Anderson averaged steals, block. Nah, I can't be. Like he averaged 7 points in his rookie year. After that, it was 16, 18, 17, 15, 15, 17. The assist was 3. Something must have happened that first year because the first year is looking like 3.2. Then after
remember they had Mookie Blaylock.
Oh, right.
They wasn't going. Mookie was rocking. You wasn't going to sit Mookie down, and Mookie was going off the nut for you.
Yeah, Mookie averaging lead the league in steals or top point guard in steals.
Same shit happened with the Knicks. Mark Jackson was there. They brought in Ross Strickland.
But listen, all right, no. Mark Jackson, they had Mark Jackson and Ross Strickland. Then you traded fucking Ross Strickland for Mo Cheeks, old ass Mo Cheeks.
Yeah, what's the name?
Just Mark Jackson on the bench, your rookie of the year. Mark Jackson was rookie of the year. Then you trade Ross Strickland. I think Mark Jackson and Ross could have existed. They was cool. But then you're going to trade Ross Strickland for Mo Cheeks. I said, these motherfuckers done bumped their head.
Yeah, no, I can't. That's why I never.
Mo Cheeks too.
I never rocked with the Knicks because of that. Mookie averaged 35 minutes. That was a good call, D. That's exactly what happened that year. He averaged 39 minutes and 35 minutes in 90-91. But he only averaged 14 points. I can't say only. He averaged 14 points, 14-7. So I guess that's what Kenny was picking up on the loose ends at the point guard position. And DC came in, I think, the year before. So it was all about the same man running and gunning. So
they was Hey, remember when they played the Cavs in the playoffs? He out rebounded the whole Cavs front line by himself.
Who?
Derek Coleman. He had 44 rebounds.
I don't know why I don't know the Cavs in the front, like all like big goofy white dudes in the front.
Nah, they had John Williams, Brad Daugherty.
Oh yeah,
Larry Nance,
Hot Rod Williams.
Hot Rod. Yo, you talking about football changing. You talking about football changing the rules up and football doing basketball the dudes you just named right there. Throwing balls down in the paint. Hot Rod Williams and Daugherty right now in the league. Who was the other one down there with them? That was Craig Elo, Daugherty, Hot Rod Williams. Scrappy ass Ron Harper. Hey, was it Thorpe? Was Thorpe on it?
You can't say that because Ron Harper was averaging 20-something points a game.
He was.
Got to remember, Ron Harper was battling Jordan. He was
Yeah,
going
I was about to say that.
nuts.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
Can't say that.
He was semi battling Jordan. They were just comparing them.
He was on.
Nah, that's when the Cavs thought they were smart. They traded him and made Craig Elo the starter, thinking Craig Elo could do what he do. Jordan hit the winning shot on Elo. The first year they made him a starter.
That was the shot with Jordan on Elo was what year? 91?
Yeah.
That was the same thing. That was all in the same season we talking about. Since we on 91, what else happened in 91? 91 sounds like Fab
first year.
That was Fab 5 year too, right?
Yeah, hold on a second, y'all.
It gotta be around the Fab 5 times, I think. Let me see.
Yeah, that was fraud. That was fake UNLV.
Nah, D, come on, so don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on. Don't do that, D. Michigan is a fake UNLV. Look, 1991, the Duke Blue Devils win the title. It was in Indiana at the Hoosier Dome. Trying to see schedules and venues, Boom's team bracket. It looked like the Final Four came down. Did you hear this guy, Tiz?
Huh?
You hear this guy talking about some Michigan? I'm like, yo, since we talking about 91, I'm like, who's college? Let's run down the line of who's doing what in 91. It's just the number that keeps coming up, or whatever. And if you haven't hit the button already, circa 1990 XX. Hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. Sunny Winters, hit the subscribe button. But the Final Four that year was North Carolina. Nah, it couldn't have been, though. This must have been. He said that the Michigan was the fake UNLV.
I don't try to play, but I had to fuck with. Oh man, don't do that. Those both my teams. I fuck with the running rats. But you know we can call ourselves the Fab, D. You know what I'm saying? So I can't. Don't make me. You can't. Don't make me do that, son. Chill.
Yo,
I said, don't do that, D. Don't do that.
Because we call ourselves the Fab, but you don't know if he was the first. That was the first. Look, Larry Johnson screaming in your face. My cousin Chief used to scream in niggas' face because of Larry Johnson. We used to scream in your face.
Quick education. They tried to say that the Fab was the first team to wear the long shorts. Vegas was the first team with them long shorts. Really, it was Tulane was the first team with the long shorts. But Vegas had long shorts before. What's they had long shorts? They had the baggy shorts too. They had the black sneakers, the Solidarity, the ball heads. They said,
no, I got to go back and check. I don't remember that.
Better look it up.
They had short shorts, man. Now I'm thinking about it. I could picture Moses Curry right now with his short ass shorts. Larry Johnson, all the niggas had short shorts, son.
No, they didn't.
Son.
Yo, 1991, the Final Four says Duke won it. It was coached by Mike Krzyzewski, of course. They won the rematch of the previous year National Final Four matchup against undefeated UNLV 79-77 in the semifinals, which says that the real Running Rebels got bumped. That's what this says right here. And then won the national title 72-65 victory over Kansas, coached by Roy Williams.
Yeah, but the year before that, they stomped them. They got the biggest blowout in college basketball history. The next year, they fouled out Greg Anthony in the semifinals. They called that bullshit blocking charge against them. Bobby Hurley was sliding. They didn't want UNLV to win. UNLV was on probation. Lord Jerry Tarkanian was only there to coach the team. That was his final year there. He made the deal to coach the team out the championship team, and then he was going to step down.
What was the score? Who they played? They played.
Remember, Isaiah Ryder was supposed to be on that team, but he couldn't play. He played the next year.
Oh, okay. You talking about after Larry Johnson and them left?
He played the year right behind Larry Johnson after them. But Duke had Grant Hill. Grant Hill was the new addition to them. That's why they beat them in the semifinals. Once they went down, they had no point guard. H. Wallman sucked. He couldn't really bring the ball up and do nothing against Duke and them going crazy, slapping the floor.
Who?
H. Wallman. He was the backup point guard.
H. Wall, I remember him.
He used to shoot threes. Him, they had the kid Bryce, the white boy that used to shoot threes.
I remember Bryce.
Everett Gray. Scurry. Remember, what's the name of the team?
Where Moses Scurry from? He's from
Brooklyn.
He's from LG.
I was he's from
but they didn't play. They didn't play in the rematch. Moses Scurry and Butler wasn't on the team. Eccles was the starting center.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, Eccles was that dude too. Yeah, I'm just sitting here looking at these.
They went back to back, but they got smacked the first year or the second year?
The second year, it sounded like they got bumped in the semis.
They got bumped semifinals, and then Duke beat Kansas in the championship.
Was that the year when they had Kansas had what's the dude I couldn't stand?
Adonis Jordan.
Who?
Adonis Jordan and Rex Walters.
Adonis Jordan. Wow, I forgot. I haven't heard that name in a minute. He was all right too. He was all right, but I don't remember these cats having no real tremendous stellar NBA careers though.
Nah, some Rex Walters had a decent career. Adonis Jordan really didn't. He maybe lasted 5-6 years in the league. Remember, most guys that's great in college don't be great in the pros.
Yeah,
they don't.
That's true. I think it has a lot to do with
Eddie Jones. Eddie Jones wasn't the man at Temple. Aaron McKee was the man at Temple.
Eddie Jones was nice at Temple, though.
But he wasn't the man. Aaron McKee was the man. When they came to the pros, it was different. Eddie Jones' game was built for the pros. High flyer, flasher, go crazy.
Aaron McKee was all right. Even AI they did their little thing.
Aaron McKee, it took him years to get to that how he was then, so he could do that. Eddie Jones already was high flying, an all-star, going crazy already. He knew what it was, how to win. Only thing that helped out everybody else, because what's his name was Bubba Chuck.
Yeah. Yo, speaking of, I know we on sports and shit. I was just doing some gun shopping. Tears with this new joint. I went to the gun store to fill it up. I'm gonna pick it up soon. But 45 feeling real nice right now, bro.
Yeah, you might got to get the like I was saying, you might got to get an extended clip, not extended clip, but a long clip.
I know the extension on the magazine. They have those for them, and they have not the extended. But I know what you mean. They have like a little longer just for the. But nah, when I went to the store and actually got to really finger it, it's perfect. It has the way the magazines stick out a little bit at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
It gives you the extra for the finger. Okay.
Yeah.
My man had when I was doing his shit, I liked it, but I needed another clip for his shit. I'm like, I didn't like how I think I don't even know if my bottom two fingers was even on it. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe my ring finger, definitely not my pinky wasn't fitting on the shit.
Yeah, see the Glock 26, I like it, but it's real short like that. And I gotta always have an extended something in it, which I ain't against the extended, especially if it comes factory. I ain't with them big extendos and these dudes be slinging.
Oh yeah, I don't need that. Nah, not for the whole 30 clip, the whole shit. But I'm just saying, just for you can grab that bitch right.
Right. And she still stay nice, and you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to come up with a couple of names for this one. I ain't got no names in mind yet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so chunky, like, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about Biggie, something like on them lines there. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna come up with something, man. So what's up with Dion Sanders and them at Jackson State, man?
They undefeated.
I was looking at their schedule here and who they playing and what they doing. They got they beat Grambling 66-24. Looks like they got Mississippi Valley 49-7. Looks like they got damn. I remember this one. I saw a lot of this one. Jackson versus Florida A&M. That was supposed to be a big game. So
Was that their homecoming?
Oh, I think it might have been at Florida A&M, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been like a don't quote me. I'm not looking at it on the screen right now, but I think it was one of those kind of like tournament kind of games that they played on like in like Atlanta or something crazy like that, or somewhere in Florida. But I mean, they stomping people out.
Oh no, they are. Coach Prime doing a good job. You know, he coaching hard. He got them. He got them rocking and rolling.
They confidence. He got their confidence on another level.
But can they romp against the Alabamas who they beefing with? Who he beefing with? Is that a matchup? Because like you said earlier, Tiz, you get one or two top players. That ain't enough when it's 54 men on the roster.
Where's the bubble?
Nah. He probably could beat like the low tier.
Like who? Like give me like Ole Miss, like an Ole Miss, somebody like
no. Ole Miss no team with high power offense. No team playing. Ole Miss throw the ball around. They put up about 30 points a game, 40 points a game.
But Dion said it's not those skill positions that they lacking in that they worried about. He says it's the beef in the middle.
Okay, so they also got a run game. Remember, most teams in the SEC, they running that ball. So they got hogs up front.
Yeah, they got hogs up front. They got hogs. That's a fact.
You deal with you go like Iowa, Wisconsin. They got more. Them boys will maul you. He got the beef. He rocking and rolling. He Dion Sanders. He bringing in the players he's supposed to bring in. Now you bring in a few defensive guys. You got NIL. Y'all could bring in some more beef. Take a chance. Take at least one chance. Take one game. See how you mess up.
Yeah, that's what I say. To see where y'all at. To see where y'all at in comparison.
You can't say because the only thing. Look, remember, like I told you earlier, when you was playing ball, everybody that played the sport, you had that dream of hitting that shot, winning the national championship, winning the pro championship. You playing for them, you only playing the SWAC. You're not winning. You winning the HBCU championship. You're going to the Heritage Bowl.
So that's like an asterisk now.
I thought, all right. The goal
is NBA. It's like the NBA, and you winning the CBA championship.
But what you're saying is when you playing ball, you looking to win the chip, right? So if you playing with Gauchos, you looking to win the Gauchos AAU chip. Then if you come to PSAL, you looking to win the PSAL chip, right? You go to what's the tournament? Not the NCAA, the NIT tournament. You in that tournament?
No. Now remember, the NIT used to be the big tournament before the NCAA took over. It was the NIT was the prestigious tournament. So that's different. And when you win the NIT at the end of the year, you get ranked the following year.
What in the national rankings?
Yeah. So it's a prize to that.
Yeah.
Then you start up the next year ranked as something instead of unranked, trying to struggle to get ranked.
I mean, so maybe that's a start though. Now with HBCUs.
No, because they're only playing each other. Like you got other teams, like 3 teams.
I see what you're saying. So in NIT, Butler, let's just say Butler might not make it to the big tournament, but they do the NIT tournament instead. And then, but they already played Cincinnati. They played.
You just get ranked the following year if you win it. And it's 2. It's the preseason NIT, then it's the National Invitation NIT at the end of the year. You get something out the deal, but it's just what you making of it.
So there got to be some type of compensation where the top 3 ranked HBCUs, or put
They They play in the Heritage Bowl. They got a bowl. They play like the Louisiana something. You're not playing in the Big Six.
All right. Okay, so you can't. So that's crazy.
All right, look. You gotta play. Once you start stacking up their resumes, like so, he could end the season 12-0 right now, like he did last year. But when you now stack him up against Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, who did you play? If 4 of them teams got 5 top 10 wins, 5 top 25 wins, and all he got is 1 because only one of the HBCUs was ranked, that don't add up.
Nah, it ain't gonna add up either.
So you got to go through the motions with him, and he either gonna step it up one year, maybe next year he'll take a FBS team and play one of them, but he'll play one of like the low ranks. Like remember, Boise wasn't always a high power, but Boise was always one of them teams that you saw them every year. They played big time teams. If you went to Boise, they stomped you. They put 50 on you quick. You had a better chance of telling Boise, no, come out here.
So you saying with that Boise? That's how Boise wound up moving up through the rankings through the years.
Yeah. All right, look. What about basketball? Gonzaga.
I was about to say that. I was thinking that about it.
Gonzaga really wasn't. They didn't really have a good team until that team with Adam Morrison went berserk. And then they put them on the map. Like, oh, you know who Gonzaga is.
I feel like Gonzaga was always somehow with a bunch of just Mormon-looking, no-name white dudes. They just always just balled. What state is that school in? Somewhere out west, right?
Way out west, yeah.
Washington or something like that. Supposedly near like Spokane, Washington or something. Somewhere in there around there.
Gonzaga.
Or Indiana. I doubt Indiana.
I mean, I doubt if it's Indiana. That's 2 separate places and shit. Hold on. Let me see.
I think Washington.
Yeah, you're right. He's right. Spokane.
And look, and that coach, he been there forever. Been there forever.
Same dude?
Same guy. Got them in the national championship. Finally had the #1 team in the nation. He been there forever. Just rocking.
So you think how you rate Dion's son?
He rocking out. He in the Heisman chase.
He in the Heisman chase? Wait a minute. Time out. So
what school he at?
He had Georgia. He had
running wild. He flinging Tiz. He throwing it, yo. He tossing it, yo. The first 2 games he had like 3 and better.
But again, that's only against HBCU teams. It's not on the national, like they playing on ESPN, but they ain't playing on ESPN primetime.
They playing with primetime.
They is, and look, he doing a fantastic job bringing them in, getting the boosters in, letting everybody know how the HBCUs is being treated, how they need to be treated better. He doing a great job of that.
But here it comes.
Florida State messed up, not giving him the job, bringing him home, letting him rock out in Florida State.
Hold up, that job was available to him?
Yeah, that job was open. They interviewed somebody else instead of him.
And you think he was ready for it?
As a coach, he calling plays, but you really not calling plays because you got an offensive coordinator, unless you're one of them coaches that's involved in the offense like that.
What did he do before? Didn't he hit? No, he was just doing his son's. I think he was just doing his son's high school team or something.
He was doing that, so it works out. Like he can get the horses. There's no doubt about that. Because now you got where you can pay them now. NIL, it's no cap on that money.
What you mean?
So if me, you, Tiz, and 4 other guys is boosters, and we got that money, and we at a school, and we just like, oh, we like Brooklyn College. We can start paying players just to come to Brooklyn College.
No. Time out. So you mean there's a budget? We got a budget. We at Brooklyn. We represent the legal staff of Brooklyn College. We can say, yo, here's $100,000. Come play with us.
Check it out. 4 players on Texas A&M combined for over $4 million in NIL.
From who? Who's the check coming from? Boosters?
Boosters. Where the money coming from?
Alumni. That's alumni, right?
It's alumni money.
So what exactly is a booster? Let's say the three of us are boosters.
Alumni, people that just support the team.
No, I get that they support the team. Let's say the three of us are boosters. We just specifically write checks to the program: 50 grand here, 100 grand here, 75 grand.
I want the Sonny Winters Library over here. I want the Tiz Sports Complex right here with the statue right here, and I want all the jerseys hung up backwards this way with the light shining on them every day.
Got you.
What's the name? The quarterback used to be for Philly.
McNabb?
Yeah, he alumni for Syracuse. He on the board and everything. They make decisions if they want to bring in a new coach, fire the coach.
And that's considered a booster though. That's not a booster. Is that a booster?
Because you fronting that money You help the program out. You boosting the program. I'm looking out for my program. I'm making sure I funnel the talent to my program. I'm making sure my program get this cash. I want us to shine.
I always thought boosters was like Tiz, I don't know if you remember the dude at Lincoln. It was an older white dude. He died. Can't think of his name. He used to just he was weird because he used to just linger around the school. Yo, he would give you lunch money. Yo, he was the one that was fixing the paperwork to get you into school if you need to get into school. I don't know if he has something to do with y'all coming to Lincoln, Tiz, but
he's considered a booster.
Yeah, I think I always looked at boosters like a dude. He was an older white dude, man. He used to always say, "Yo, what's going on, man? You going to lunch? Here, man, take that. Go get yourself something to drink.
Upstate or something?
Like $20." They named something after him. I think the gym. I'm gonna have to look it up. They named the.
If it's named after him, yeah, he a booster, man.
Yeah, he had passed.
Remember the dude that got in trouble for Miami football, Shapiro. He was a booster, but they didn't want to claim him because he was paying the players.
Yeah, son. Yeah, son. The players
before the rules changed.
Yeah, way before the rules changed.
But they were still getting money though. Top players were still getting money though.
They definitely was
doing the sneaky.
You come up the next year with a car. You worked at the car dealership.
Son, when I used to be out there with Tadai, son. After games and shit, son, you come back to the crib, son. There's an envelope under the door, nigga.
Yeah.
Word, dude.
Gotta make sure they good. You gotta make sure their players,
I mean, like Shannon Sharp said, no kid really grows up that says, they want to go to Alabama and live in Alabama for 3 years and go to school in Alabama. So it had to be some type of incentive to get them there. Other than
hold on.
No, don't talk that shit. Don't talk shit now.
No. The difference with there are certain teams that if they winning national championships or fighting for national championships, you don't gotta pay players to come there because that's what they're looking for.
Yo, D, we still talking about the top recruit coming out of Watts, coming out of Flatbush. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of Bed-Stuy. You know what I'm saying? He hungry. You can't
all right. Tiz.
Yeah.
Tiz. What would you rather? Would you rather go to a school that's established and winning or go to a school that don't have no winning culture and you got to suffer for 3 years playing football?
And now I got to pay you. And now I got to pay you, though. I got to pay you now. So now I can't pay for work ethic. Either you got it or you don't. That shit is intangible.
It's still suffering. If you don't have a winning culture, you still going to suffer. Why you going to play your heart out and you ain't never winning a chip. You ain't never getting invited to the dance. But you going to play hard. It don't make no sense.
Yeah.
When y'all won a chip in Lincoln, y'all won because y'all lost the year before. Y'all was angry.
60-20.
Y'all was angry. Y'all wanted that ring. Y'all wanted it bad. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get it. Y'all might have felt that y'all got jerked or y'all didn't play well. The next year, what did y'all do?
Yeah. We're crazy. We're crazy in this city.
Come on, look. Lincoln kept every football and basketball. If football fell off, basketball kept going.
Yeah.
Steph won the chip.
He was in there every year. We ain't gonna go down that road right now, but we was in there every year. Every year, huh?
They kept it going. You gotta have drive. Now, you don't want to go to a program that you might have had 4 years of these 5 guys that y'all got here, and they rocked out for you for 5 years. Now you never brought in nobody to replace them. What you think gonna happen now? Your running the city is over. You're gonna suffer, and teams gonna want to come in your gym and put your lights out every time they walk in your gym. Let y'all know y'all used to be good.
Yeah,
some teams don't recover. Some teams gotta wait 10 years.
Yeah,
20 years.
Good thing Coney Island is a breeding ground for point guards.
There you go.
Word.
Come on, yo, you got teams that they suffer. Like, you got college teams never won.
Yo, Benny, what up, bro? Tap in, man.
Never win a championship. Never smelt the championship. How you think they feel? And what, you gonna show, you got them teams you want them to know who go there? The kid in that town want to go there. Yo, I want to go to such and such. I want to make them great again. Yeah, okay.
I thought the NIL was that they could get paid, like, as far as like the video games, somebody like, and right now, what's name got the highest deal as a college player? Bryce Young for Alabama. Like what's the position?
Quarterback. He get $3.4 million in his NIL deal.
Yo, if y'all just tapping in, man, we just going over some sports. We're gonna be up. Yo, Benny, what up, bro? We're gonna be tapping in probably nightly with different joints, doing sports once or twice a week. So we just tapping in. If y'all can hit that link, hit that smash, go crazy on that like button. Don't forget to follow Sonny Winters TV. Don't forget to follow Sonny circa 1990XX. You know what I'm saying? Hit Tiz page up too. Gab was Gab Life Tiz, right?
Yeah. Gab Life Tiz.
You know what I'm saying? This is we on the athletic thing. We got my bro in the building. Got DV in the building. Yeah, hit the StreamYard link, man. It's in the comments, man. Definitely love to hear from you, shit, because you know DB getting me tight over here sometimes and shit. Yo, yeah. So you said he be getting me tight, Tiz.
When your man broke my heart, I still was your friend.
Who?
Steph, when he broke my heart, I still was your friend.
What year you talking about?
1996. He went to Georgia Tech instead of going to Syracuse. And the Cuse went to the championship that year. He broke my heart. I told you. Who they played in the tournament? I told you. Oh, he didn't get past Cincinnati. Damon Flint gonna shut him down.
Who's in Cincinnati?
Damon Flint.
Damn.
Shut him down.
Yeah, that name in a minute. David Flint. But listen, David Flint don't got a statue in China. But that's neither here nor there.
Guess what? Allen Iverson said the statue don't look like him.
Who?
Allen Iverson said the statue don't look like him.
He said the statue. Allen Iverson don't got one either. But that's what I'm trying to show you. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna
put up numbers, man.
Yeah, numbers, man.
He did, and he did exactly what Felipe did.
Hold on, DV.
Go to the wrong team.
No. Speaking of pure point guards, I got my guy.
He was following Kenny Anderson, man. Kenny Anderson was a great point guard.
What up?
Steph went right with him. Fuck it.
First year.
Yo, hold up, y'all. Hold up. Yo, CB, what up, man?
What up? Yo, y'all hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. With you, my dude.
Chill. I'm in the park. I was supposed to have been working out, doing some pull-ups and running and shit. Paul sent me the link. I was like, let me see what this is. So I was like, guys, see my brother's on here. So I'm like, God, I could cut it short. What's going on with y'all?
Ain't nothing, man. Yo, you rather pay to get, you rather have fans in the seat or you rather have a championship? as an owner?
Championship, because a championship could bring fans to the seats.
Yo, look, Steph, Marbury, or Kenny?
Steph or Kenny?
Yeah.
Chill, Pook, man. I'm gonna go with Kenny myself, man. I love Steph.
Yeah. I'm going with Kenny.
I love Steph, son, but I gotta go with K. son.
I'm gonna give it a buck. Kenny and Dwayne the Pearl got the most beautiful handle I ever seen.
Indeed.
Right.
The most beautiful handle I ever seen. Like, that's how you're supposed to do. Like the way Allen Houston shoot the ball, like their handle is just perfect. It's perfect. It's flawless.
Kenny shit was ridiculous, man. They
gave me Bobby Hurley was a crime.
Yeah, son. Bobby Hurley's grabbing his jersey, son. And yo, son. And one time he mixed up. I want to say it was Anderson Hunt or Greg Anthony in the backcourt one time. In the backcourt, they grabbed him. They came. He just hit him with something real quick. Boop boop, and they just turned around. And he was like, "Yeah, all right. Yeah, you better back the fuck up."
Let me catch bro up.
He was different.
Let me catch bro up. So Bennett, we got your man, your bro over here. D said he called the Fab Five a fake ass UNLV.
He disrespectful, man.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
That nigga is disrespectful, son.
Look, we streaming on We Are Flatbush right now. I'm gonna give y'all a little Flatbush history. These two dudes drank from the same water from the same side of the building, and that's not a lie. Sick right here.
It's true.
They had dogs. They had pure dogs on that squad.
Yeah, that was a nice five, man. Greg, Anderson, Stacy, Larry, and who was their fifth? They big man. What was the big man?
They had Moses Curry. They had Greg Butler.
You have
They had a squad.
You didn't.
And the thing is, them dudes. And this the thing. Them dudes was street. They was street. Stacey Augman was street, son. He was throwing up that far from LA. He was street.
Think about it.
They had Moses Scurry. Moses Scurry was from the
Devon. That's where G used to get that screaming people's face from.
This is the second time Moses Scurry name came up.
That's where G used to get that screaming nigga's face from Larry Johnson. When Larry Johnson was coach, to turn around and scream in your face. That's where my cousin G used to get that shit from. Larry.
Larry, listen.
Then we used to call ourselves the Fab.
Larry hit Vegas, and it was like, what in the hell?
What's the greatest college team? One of the greatest. I know it's probably hard to say what's the greatest college team all time. What's the greatest college team all time? Because we just said UNLV lost in the semis, and then they got smacked one year. They won one year. So Karen said, "You guys kind of give it to Duke, maybe, man. As much as we hate to say, I hate to say it."
Nah.
Yo, son, I was gonna say the same thing. I hate to say it, but Duke got to be one of the greatest. They got to be top 10.
Yeah, they got a top 10.
Top 10. But you might have to go back to.
Oh, here you go.
You got teams, man.
UCLA with Kareem?
Yeah, you got them teams, man. Remember, one of them teams won 88 games straight. 88 straight.
UCLA?
They was undefeated like 3 years in a row.
Yeah, UCLA.
I think either Bill Walton team or Kareem team, one of them, they
Who else balled with them, though, other than the two big men? I'm about to look it up right now.
Sam Jones, the other Jones that played on the Celtics, got them rings with Russell.
Casey Jones.
They got rings. Like they had Walton era. His era, they won 3 straight. They got championships. Like you got.
Yeah, Walton was like Tim Duncan before Tim Duncan.
Yeah, Lucius Allen too. Lucius Allen, Ken Heights, Bibby.
You had what's his name? Marcus Johnson.
They didn't really have no squad, really.
Mike Bibby Pops won the championship there.
Yo, D, remember, I hit you the other day from work with a dude at the job said that he feel like he could drop he can average 20 points in the 70s in the league. So we talking about UCLA at this time. Who else is playing ball? Look at the squad, man. You naming people I never even heard of. They never had stuff. They don't got fucking statues in China.
Yo, remember this. Remember the time we was playing NBA Live, and I had Brandon Roy, and you said, "Who the fuck is Brandon Roy?" And every time you said that, every game he dropped 35 on you. Remember that. And then you went home and seen exactly who Brandon Roy really was. I told you, look, I know you got to pick the diamonds out the rough, man. You can't always go with the superstar. You got to go.
Listen, that's another one. Yo, Benny, you consider Kyrie or Chris Paul pure point guards?
More Chris Paul, not Kyrie.
I told you that, not Kyrie.
What you consider? I think it's drink the same water, man. What's the difference? What you say? What's up with Kyrie?
Because to me, the pure point guard, they look to pass first. The more you got more combo guards now. Because now if you look at the league now, it's like it's positionless. Like you feel what I'm saying? This is why you got dudes like Patrick Ewing and Shaq saying, "Yo, if I played now, I'd destroy these dudes." Because dudes is more positionless. The guards now is more like Gilbert Arenas. They lead guards, but they score.
That's valid. That's super valid. You think Pat would kill him right now?
What do you mean? The Hoya Destroyer?
Of course, you got Draymond Green. You got these small Draymond Green guarding them 6'10". Nah, son, he killed
Draymond Green. Like D said though, Draymond Green is also bringing the ball up. He's also bringing the ball up court, so he's gonna bang Pat with the crossover with the Euro step. He gonna hit Pat with the Euro step.
They would put big dudes. They put them in pick and rolls and all of that. But once them dudes get in the paint, it's over. It's over. The reason why they play part of the reason why now is because you ain't really got them dudes. I be seeing dudes 6'9" being guarded by dudes 6'3", and they taking deep threes off the dribble. Why you not son? You know how long I spent my high school years getting posted up in the paint? You feel what I'm saying? You got dudes 6'9", got guarded by dudes 6'3", and they taking deep threes off the dribble. You don't really got them big dudes that could just like a Rasheed Wallace just take it in the paint. If them dudes like Shaq and all them dudes played today, they'd have a hard time guarding fast dudes on the perimeter. But once they get the ball in the paint, it's over.
Yo, 80%.
And then you got to remember, you ain't even really got shot blockers in the league no more.
That's a fact. You don't really see. That's definitely. I was looking at some highlights earlier. The dude blocked the dunk, and it was like a big thing. Like, oh, they was going crazy over this shit. I'm like, man, he just.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a white dude too. He blocked it. Can't think of who it was. Ponytail in his head. Word.
Yeah.
But I mean, Pat was definitely unstoppable in that position, and I feel like at least I don't know the exact number, but I'm gonna go out and say like at least 80% of them shots was the same shot over and over.
Yeah.
He just turn boom, bang, turn boom, bang, same way each time.
But just like Shaq with the drop step dunk, Kareem with the hook, Mike with the fadeaway. If dudes can't stop it, why would you stop?
You right.
What about Westbrook? What's the fit needed? What's the fit needed for the Lakers?
Remember, they got basketball analytics and all that, so they know what your favorite move is. They know where you score more from whatever side of the point. They know where your hot zones are.
Yes, this is why I like to tap in with my bros, because y'all got me. Yeah, y'all got me feeling like go get a 50-cent soda and meet y'all at Huddy Park somewhere, man. Word up. Word up, man. I'm trying to see y'all. I'm trying to see where what about boxing? Before we wrap up, what about boxing? How boxing looking these days? Yeah, that's perfect. The dips and all that's perfect right now for the convo.
The fight everybody want to see is Earl Spence and Crawford.
Yeah.
Spence.
Wilder just won his fight. He gonna knock Ortiz out, and then he gonna knock Joshua out next year sometime. He just can't beat Fury. That's the only difference.
How you look at Joshua?
Huh?
How you like Joshua? He kind of lets me down a lot because his training and everything it seems like it's impeccable.
He's a bum. He's a bum.
Come on, D. Not a bum.
I wouldn't say he's a bum, but
A bum, bro.
Wilder can knock him out one shot.
Think about this. Look,
No,
Ortiz
listen,
knocked him out.
Wilder can knock everybody out for one shot. I guess we all can.
Ortiz knocked AJ out.
And hold up, listen, y'all are using like anecdotal stuff. Like everybody can knock out, everybody can knock somebody out. So we know Wilder.
No.
Wilder's knocking anybody out with that wild right he throws.
He don't throw no wild. He just knocked this other dude out with a short right. Wasn't wild.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, y'all both right, because Wilder do be wild. But when he knocked the white boy out, it was short and precise.
Wilder's hitting you. He's knocking you out with whatever you leave open to knock him out.
He knocked out Stavern, right? He did the Matrix when he knocked out Stavern. He did the Matrix. Bang! Knock him out.
He put a little together for him with a biscuit.
Put some stank on that. Play that, man.
Y'all be messing with UFC?
Yeah, my boys.
UFC, I don't watch too often.
James Jones is probably the best, but
They
steroids, man.
Yo, Bennett, you don't watch it too often because they don't really showing it too much. They got too many leagues. Because I think like when it comes to mixed martial arts, it be all over the place sometimes.
Like,
it's
honestly,
like battle.
I would more watch kickboxing than UFC. It's the wrestling part that kind of turned me off. I'm not really. Yeah, the whole wrestling part I've never been a fan of. But like kickboxing, I could sit down and watch.
I've never really been a fan of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu myself, but they say most of the fights end up on the ground. Most fights end up in the dirt, so it's important.
They choke the life out of each other. They
choke all type of joints, all type of.
They choke the life.
Yeah.
If you think you double jointed, fight one of them dudes. They gonna lock on and choke the life out of you. Ain't none of that getting out. You ain't gonna get out and be like, I'm free. Nah.
Nah, you can get out. I've been seeing people. There's a sister. I can't think of her name off the top of my head. It might be Williams, her last name. Somebody can drop that in the comments later on. But she wound up going to mixed martial arts and shit. She be getting out of it. You can tell she a boxer because her hands is nice. It's shorty caught her slipping on some floor work. And she had to use hands and feet to get out of it. But she got out of it. You can get out of it on the floor.
Look, last boxer and mess with an MMA guy, James Toney, he choked him out. James Toney, he got choked out. He thought the guy was gonna box him. He spun one way, choked the shit out of him.
Randy, I think Randy Orton.
Good. They don't be playing that, man.
Yo, what's the Giant score? What's the Giant score?
It's 10-10. The niggas almost just threw a bomb. Nigga dropped it, son. It's for the Seahawks. That hit him in the face. Good for him. That'd have been a touchdown too.
Yo, look, man, we're gonna wrap this up, man. If you in the building, man, smash that like button on your way in or on your way out. We just chopping up about some sports here, so we're gonna be chopping up probably weekly. Bennett, man, I appreciate you for tapping in, man. And you brought the right, you brought the right energy with you at the park, getting it in. You know what I mean? Yo, Tiz, definitely appreciate you. Tiz, I'm about to actually pull up on you right now, man, before this next game and before this next live. Yo, DV, man, we're going to chop it up, man. We got to do it again this week.
Devon, I love you, bro. Love y'all, brothers.
Love you, my dude.
You, man. Love all y'all, man.
All right, peace.
Yo, easy.